What's up, YouTube? Dragon Taco 7 here, and today I am showcasing my Ghostrick deck profile. I've been wanting to do this one for like a couple weeks, but preparing for my exams has just been complete hell. I finally decided to take a break and profile this deck because it's just been sitting there, just wanting for me to post it up. But yeah, I really haven't had time. I made this deck beginning of last format. So my inspiration came from what the meta was back then, which was pretty much all Bujins. I played, I could go through like 4 straight games and play Bujins. This is online, of course. So I really liked the deck, and I decided to build it in real life. There are a couple, just keep that in mind, for the card choices. There are a couple proxies in here. Two in the main, 2 in the extra. The only reason I have a couple in the main is because I am just terrible at organizing my stuff. So anyway, here's the deck profile. First of 2 card D. They give you speed. I don't see why you wouldn't play this card in a deck where you have battle stoppers. 3 Jiangshi. Your neutered gear armor. 3 Mary. The reason the Ghostrick engine is splashable. Spectre for drawing, and 2 Jack Frosts. This is pretty much my favorite Ghostrick. When your opponent attacks directly, you special summon him in face down position, and you set your opponent's monster. So, in the meta where it was pretty much nothing but Bujins, this put their Yamato face down, and then I could easily run over it with my 3 Guaibas. So, this was at first I called this deck Dino Tricks, but I kept getting suggestions to put Hydrogeddon in the deck, and because that would imply a more Dino Trick deck. But Hydrogeddon is terrible. So I'm just going to call it Ghostricks with, 3 Guaibas in the deck. Yeah, this ran over pretty much everything, other than Gear Armor. Now that Dragon Rulers are meta again, thanks to Dragons of Legend, he's not as good with Jack Frost anymore. But Dalhan kind of makes up for that, and I'll explain him when I get to the extra deck. 1 Kinkabayu. Oops. Used to play 2, but rank 1s are just not as good anymore. Well, ever, because there are so few of them. 1 Mobius. This is what I replaced the 2nd Kinkabayu with. Spell and Trap Destruction is good. Mobius along with 2 Caius make up for my tribute fodder. My tribute monsters, you always have tribute fodder thanks to the Ghostricks. They always keep field presence. So Caius is just excellent remove on the deck. The last monster plays Thunder King Ryo because it's Thunder King, obviously. It's just a good card. Spells, 2 Duality and Allure, which just help you dig through your deck. Dark Eruption. This allows me to reuse Kinkabayu. That's my usual target. That's my preferred target. But, if sometimes I'm like low on life points, I go for Jack Frost just because I want to ensure I don't take any direct hits. 3 MSTs, push back right out of the way. Dark Hole and Book of Moon. That's my spells. Traps, we got the limited 1-ofs, Warning, Bottomless, Compulse, Torrential. 2 Mirror Force. 2 7 tools. This Dark Bribe is a 7 tools. Like I said, I'm just terrible at organizing my stuff. I like this over Wiretap. That's just my preference. I don't expect to change people's opinions on that. I just don't like putting Gear and so the other one, Theosophy. No, that trap artifact thing. I don't like putting it back in a deck because that thing is always going to be live. Then 2 Phoenix Chain because I don't play any hand traps, so effect negation is important. Then my tech 1-ofs. This is a Black Horn of Heaven. I pulled an Ultra at my last regionals, and I'm pretty upset I can't find it. Deep Prison and Call of Haunted. People never see deep prison coming. It's the reason Bizo and what's that Bujin called, Kagasuchi. Um, they never see this card coming, so it's they think everybody's just playing Team Air Force, but this card catches them by surprise. And Call Haunted, I like playing Call in any deck that I play Thunder King, because Thunder King is just that good of a card. It also allows me to bring back Waiba, so I can use its effect the second time. And then, well, that's the main deck, 41 cards, I think. And then the extra deck, 2 Dalhond. He's 1000 0, so, pretty bad stats, but he gains 200 for every Ghostrick on the field. So, off the bat, he's 1200. The max I've ever gotten him is 18, which doesn't sound very impressive, but it's quite an accomplishment in this deck. During either player's turn, you can detach an Exceed material from it, and it halves your opponent's monster. So that essentially makes Gwaiba 3400. And that runs over pretty much everything. Except, unless they use like Crane or Clute or something like that. But that's what Jack Frost is for. And his other effect is whenever he's sent to the graveyard by any means, he adds another Ghostrick monster from your graveyard to your hand. So by any means, keep that in mind. 2 Slacker Magician, have to run 2. I lost the game because I only played 1. Ever since then, I played 2. So it's just good for stalling. 1 Lionheart, I've only run into him like once out of 50 games. But I won because of him, so don't plan on taking him out. Zen Mains and Alucard as my only rank 3s. It took me forever to realize how important rank 3s are in this deck. I mean, I thought, I only run 3 rank 3s, which are the double Hans. I thought I never needed them, but some double Han tends to stay in the field in a deck, stay on the field when you have so much back row. That's how this deck plays. You gain advantage through Dalhan, through Gwaiba and stuff. You overwhelm them with your traps, and then you just poke with your monsters. So, they're good. Alucard's second effect is just like Dalhan. Whenever he's sent to the graveyard by any means, you target another Ghostrick monster in your grave, and you add it to your hand. My 2 proxies, which are Downerd and Exotonite. Downerd, last time I could have bought one. Like, they were valuing it at 25, so I was like, fuck it, it's not worth $25. The Ghostricks worked when they're detached from Downerd, so that's good. Then Exotonite's just amazing. But again, I don't plan on spending that much money on it. It's not worth $70. The 2 Evolzars, Lagi and Dolta, because of the Ghostricks. Because of the Guibas. Silent Arc, because along with Exotonite, it's arguably one of the best rank 4s. Maestroke, most people don't play Maestroke anymore, but I really like it. There are some situations where it's better to go into Maestroke than to Silent Arc. Especially if your opponent has like monster in defense position, like I don't know, Draco Sack. People don't leave Draco Sack in attack mode anymore for obvious reasons. But say you make this and you can go into, you can then Dark Hole the field. After setting Draco Sack with that. Or sometimes your opponent just has so much back row, like they have a bottomless or something, and you can't go into Silent Arc. Then last one's 1 Flagship Horn and 1 Cowboy. So anyway, YouTube, that's the deck profile. Rate, comment, subscribe. Check out my channel for more videos, and till next time.